Hi folks, apologies. I know from the response from the first three parts of this video series that this is probably the last thing you want to see, but after filming part three of the label sampler collection, I found I'd missed 4 albums, uh, and so the completist in me means I need to finish that off, and I thought then I'd show you some of the CD editions. So let's get started. I'll try and make this not too long. First off, we have this Ireland compilation, London Pop News. This was released in 1969 and was a German release only. This was meant to come with a giant poster, it seems, but my copy hasn't got one. And you've got obviously Jethro Tull on here, Spooky Tooth, Free, Bloodwind Pig, Clouds, Traffic, Fairport Convention, White Noise, Not the Hoople, Quintessence, and Renaissance. That's the first that I missed. Next up is a Polydor one from 1971, and that is Sounds 71. And this actually has got quite a lot of decent stuff on here. You've got Lifetime, you've got Twink, who was the drummer with Tomorrow on the My White Bicycle single, drummed with The Pretty Things on SF Sorrow, not on all the tracks, but on a few of them after Skip Allen, the original drummer, had left to marry his French girlfriend, and then went on to the Pink Fairies. You've got Ted Nugent and the Amboy Dukes, the Keith Tippett Group, Ten Wheel Drive, the Great Out of Focus German krautrock band, superb band. You've got Ken Lauber, who seems is an American composer, arranger, musician. He was originally, I think, in area code 615. You've got Murphy Blend, another krautrock band. You've got Aunt Mary, the Norwegian, I think, hard rock prog band. Webb, another prog band. Haystacks Balboa, I'm not sure who. You've got Slade. You've got the brilliant Focus with the superb track Anonymous. You've got Gas, Zoot Money, and Jack Bruce. Next, 2 triple albums, and we're back with CBS, and this is Welcome the Rock People. It opens up as a trifold. And then here there's, apart from the usual ones from the CBS samplers, you've got a band called Sweat Hog, who it seems were a classic blues country rock band from LA. You've got Neiman, who's a great Polish keyboard player in the sort of jazz fusion prog vein. You've got Blue Oyster Cult, Titanic, who were a Norwegian hard rock band formed in Germany in '69. You've got Jeff Beck, REO Speedwagon. You've got Fishbow and Zorn. Now, they were a sort of folk rock trio from London. Pete Zorn went on to play with Richard Thompson, Jerry Rafferty, the Albion Band, and was in Steel Ice Band for a short time. You've got Cain and Abel, who were a Canadian funk and soul band. You've got Emergency, they're a sort of an international progressive jazz rock band based in Germany, but made up of exiled Czech musicians, I think. You've got, who else have we got on here, apart from the normal ones? You've got a band called Compost, who were an American jazz fusion band who featured Jack DeJohnette. That's it. That one. And that was from 72, and that was a Dutch release. Now, this one, The Music People, is he's 2/3 the same, or nearly 3/4 the same album. About 30 of the tracks are the same. Similar sort of style of cover. But apart from the tracks are repeated, you've also got Bell and Arc, which is Graham Bell, English rock singer, blues rock singer with the band Arc. Jimmy Spheris, an American singer-songwriter, described as dreamy folk-inspired soft rock, somewhere between the Strobes and Cat Stevens. Pamela Polland, an American singer-songwriter, and Blue Rose, an American psych pop band. So that's the 4 that I missed off from the previous videos. Might as well show you some of the CDs. Now this is the Harvest one that I showed on vinyl, A Breath of Fresh Air, which was expanded to 3 CDs. Comes with a neat little booklet with all the details. I won't go through everything that's on here, but you've got the Broughtons, Deep Purple, Kevin Ayers, Shirley and Dolly Collins, Roy Harper, Syd Barrett, ELO, Barclay James Harvest. That's A Breath of Fresh Air, Harvest. Another one that's expanded and reissued was the one for United Artists and Liberty, All Good Clean Fun. Again expanded to 3 CDs, and on here you've got the Bonzos, Idle Race, you've got Can, Groundhogs, Hawkwind, Help Yourself, Cochise, Robert Calvert, Motorhead as well. So that's All Good Clean Fun. These are all worth getting if you can get hold of them. Third is this one, Refugees, which is a set for the Charisma label from 69 to 78. And on here you've got The Nice with America, you've got Van der Graaf, Lindisfarne, Genesis, you've got Monty Python with their Spam Song, Refugee, Clifford T. Ward, Bo Hansen, Peter Gabriel, Salisbury Hill. Next up, Cave of Clear Light, and this one is one that covers the Pie and Dawn record labels from 67 to 75. Again, 3 CDs with booklet. You've got Donovan, Status Quo, Man, Blonde on Blonde, Trader Horn, Comus, Atomic Rooster, and Stray. Next up, I showed a couple of for Transatlantic, and this is the CD version. Let the Electric Children Play, the underground story of Transatlantic Records, 1968 to 76. On here you've got Alan Hull, you've got Gordon Giltrap, Pentangle, Jan Dukes de Grey, Mr. Fox, Stray, Skin Alley, Pete Bardens, and Griffin, among others. Next, Polydor one. This is Spirit of Joy, Tales from the Polydor Underground, 1967 to 74. And here you got, it starts with the crazy world of Arthur Brown and ends up with Focus's Hocus Pocus, and you've got in between you've got Soft Machines, Van der Graaf, Aphrodite's Child, Rory Gallagher, Tangerine Dream, Brian Auger's Oblivion Express, Faust, and Golden Earring, and more. Next up, one for the Decca label, Legend of a Mind, the Underground Anthology. On here you've got the Moody Blues with Legend of a Mind, you've got 10 Years After, East of Eden, Caravan, Leaf Hound, who else? Keith Hartley, Caravan, Khan, Camel, and Curved Air, among others. And this is the second volume of Decca 1, Strange Pleasures, Further Sounds of the Decca Underground. Here you've got Genesis, Al Stewart, the Moody's again, 10 Years After, the Deviants, David Graham, Egg, Caravan, Keith Hartley again, East of Eden, Thin Lizzy, Pete Brown, Curved Air, and Michael Chapman. These are all worth having. They're great CD comps. Then we get to Ireland, and Strangely Strange but Oddly Normal. Anthology 1967 to 72. Some great island acts on here. Traffic, Nirvana, Spooky Tooth Airport, Jethro Tull, White Noise, Free Contestants, Amazing Blondell, Fotheringay, Incredible String Band, ELP, What the Hoople, Blodwyn Pig, Vinegar Joe, Cat Stevens. And we have another one from Ireland, but this is Meet on the Ledge, and it's the Folk Rock Anthology. This is superb, actually. On here you get people like John Martin, Fairport Convention, Traffic, Dr. Strangely Strange, Fotheringay, Nick Drake, Cat Stevens, Mike Heron, Richard Thompson, the Morrison Band, Ashley Hutchins, the Albion Band, Richard and Linda Thompson, Ronnie Lane and Slim Chance. Superb. And then we get to one of the most famous of the labels for progressive music in the 70s. That's Vertigo. This is Time Machine, a Vertigo retrospective. And you get Colosseum, Juicy Lucy, Manfred Mann's Chapter 3. You get Black Sabbath, Cressida, Gracious, May Blitz, Nucleus, Rod Stewart, Gentle Giant, Jade Warrior, Beggar's Opera, Uriah Heep, Sensational Alex Harvey Band. You get Magna Carta with the Sublime, Lord of the Ages, Gravy Train, Status Quo, get another Sublime track, Paper Plane. I love Paper Plane. Ian Matthews, Vangelis, and Aphrodite's Child. Brilliant. And another Vertigo one. Still dizzy after all these years. This is not quite the same as all the others. There were all 3 CD with big booklets. This is just a 2 CD set. You get Sabbath with Paranoid. You get Manfred Mann's Earth Band with Joybringer. Sensational Alex Harvey Band with Delilah. Status Quo with Paper Plane again. Uriah Heep, Maybliss, Cressida. You get Graham Parker with Halo. Don't ask me questions. My favourite Graham Parker track. Gentle Giant, Aphrodite's Child, Nucleus. Nice one. And finally, other CDs that I want to show. This isn't really a sampler, but this is absolutely superb. Vertigo mixed by Andy Vortel. And what Andy's done on here is take 38 tracks from various Vertigo albums and mixed them together, just taken excerpts and mixed them together into basically one 70-minute composition. And he's done it brilliantly. It really is superb. Can't speak more highly of this one. If you can get this and you like that era of British sort of progressive underground music, get hold of it. Brilliant. And that's it. I just want to finish off with, to give you a chance to win a CD box set if you'd like. If you've got this far, you deserve something. This one is the prize. And it's another Ireland one, Out of the Freaks, an Ireland post-punk anthology. And I've got to admit, most of this is not to my taste at all. CD 1's not bad. You get Roxy Music, ELO, Eno, Nico, Sparks, Ultravox. But I must admit, the rest of it is stuff that doesn't really do a lot for me. You get the really obnoxious Derek and Clive, I'm afraid. You get the B-52s, Buggles, U2, Alan Vega, Jar Wobble, Was Not Was, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Pulp, Your Morrissey, Portishead. So, like I said, this isn't to my taste. So, if you want to win this, I was going to post a couple of questions to you. Now, this isn't open to. When I say it isn't open, it doesn't. You don't have to be a subscriber. This isn't a cynical ploy to get more subscribers, so you don't have to be one, and you don't have to film a video for it. Just put the answers down below. Now, I was going to ask a couple of questions in relation to a couple of the acts on here, but once somebody had answered it below, then everybody would see the answers. So I'm going to ask you something about myself, and it's something you can guess at. What are my 3 favourite live albums at this point in time? Now, I'm going to give you points for 1 through to 3. 3 points. 3 being exactly right, 2 close, 1 not bad, and 0 if you're totally out. So there's 9 points to be gained there. And the winner will get this set. Oh, there'll be a tie-break question as well. Show you if you've been watching my videos. Given my favourite genre and where I'm from and where I currently live, if you can name the band that were from 3 miles down the road from where I'm sitting at the moment, who had a top 10 hit in the UK in 1986. Like I said, they're related to my favourite genre, and I think they've been going off and on from 86 right through till I think 2019. So name my 3 favourite live albums and the band that came from down the road. And the person who gets the most points can have this CD box set. Anyway, folks, sorry to have bored you again. I hope you're all doing all right. Take care, and I'll hopefully see you soon, and good luck if you enter the competition.